Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing quite possibly the most scuffed game we can come up with here. This is Zombies on eByLand. We have the host of this lobby put in a built-in bot, which I think is super silly. Bot logic is hard, so not even expert bots. But yeah, purple is a bot. So the bot will just feed. It's exponential zombies. Zombies are currently bugged where they attack on the first turn also. In case you guys didn't notice what just occurred there. We are in the 6th position as pink because the zombies are green and we joined somebody else's game anyway. Gotta try to play multi-positional here most likely. I do like the look of the Revan bonus, but quite frankly, I think we're going to be better off just not holding bonuses. Risk of infection from the zombies and infiltration and potentially irritating enemies. In the last in the turn order, I'm probably better off just keeping myself safe and getting that top tier trade in from that part of the turn order. Looks like red attacks away from here. I'm probably better off just sitting in the corner here. But yeah, the zombies, especially on the second turn when they start dumping a bunch of extra troops, are going to be very interesting. I haven't played zombies in quite some time, certainly not when they reintroduced this bug that we've been experiencing where the zombies do in fact attack on the first turn. I'm interested to see what my opponents do. I think stacking on the 4 over here is going to be fruitful for me. I was wondering where white would go. So 4, I think the positions I want to hold up are the 3 here in the middle, the 5 here up top, and the 4 over here. I think I want to navigate this 3 over to my 2. I can actually place 2 troops here, hit out this way. That can be my fortify, and then place between the 4 and the 5 up top. I think are going to be my best bet. This 2, in my opinion, is likely lost, but we want to be tracking to eliminations on the bot and obviously the other players in exponential. It's not per player exponential, just regular exponential. So it's like progressive, but on steroids. Should be an interesting experience for sure. Don't love that from orange because they're going to box off my routing here. And they just smoke my 2. Frustrating. In that case, I may try to slow roll one of these 2s on the right-hand side. I don't want to burn any of these extra troops. It's a frustrating play from orange. 3. I suppose I could pick up a 4th position. 5-5 and then whatever this ends up becoming. And I'll even fortify this away so that the zombie, see the zombie's place here. Now it'll attack me here. It might attack purple. Tries the 3-on-1 or tries the 3-on-2 and fails. So I actually salvaged this material. They are not very active. Started with only 8 troops. So interested to see how this goes. We're playing eByLand, Blizzards, Fog. Alliances are on. I'm going to send alliances to my opponents to get an idea of where they exist on the board. They may or may not accept them. But the nice thing about the alliance is they can only burn it for another 60-something seconds. And if they don't accept it, it's gone. Which is not a problem. Red moves right. Hopefully not up to the top here. So I'm going to do 2 here. 1 on this stack, I think. I kind of have to accept that my 2 here is likely lost to the zombies. But I'd like to get this grouped up. It's not a ton, but I'm effectively inventing an additional position for myself. None of these 3 players have accepted alliances to want to show me where they are. And oh, white actually fortifies that away. So this makes this easier here. I'll just put 1 troop here. And we'll do 1 on our top position here, 1 in the middle. I may, depending on what pink does here or purple does here, I am pink. Depending on what purple does here, I may try to split up my, or to group these two stacks together, but I'm not going to push that. I don't think that I get any benefit out of going too aggressively for that play. Now, unfortunately, with the AI on only hard difficulty and not expert, they don't seem to attack as much. So we really got to be tracking to where all of purple is. There are spots where players can kill guard, which is a little bit concerning. So we'll have to keep our eyes and ears peeled on situations like that. That's a troop that I got grouped up that I didn't even really intend to. I'm glad I didn't add a troop down here, man. Man, that is one of the most annoying. I know I can't get infected again until everybody else does if it decides to infect, but it just may not infect anybody else. So the fact that I lose 5 of my troops due to an infection, that is brutal. I mean, truly, that is tough. Frustrating, to say the least. Wow. I'm the one that gets infected. Okay. I mean, this is why you have multiple stacks, right? That could infect me and that could have been my largest stack. And I could have gotten infected. So I should be glad. Now, seeing red fortify what appears to be likely their largest stack back this way, a little bit concerning, I should say. Does he go up this way? Yeah, I don't agree with that. Putting yourself right in the midst of the zombies is a choice and a half from the white player. I mean, there's a good chance the zombies just churn through all of that. The lower that gets, unless they're getting up to here, which is possible. Fortifies that out. I got a card here that I'll take. These two stacks a little bit close together. I got to keep the 6 nice and separate. We're a little bit too much up in red's business, which I'm not super jazzed about. Orange might even try to take this bonus. They've been a bit of a greedy feller for quite a bit of this game. Over attacking on the first turn in a zombies game is a choice. They may end up holding that +4 though. But it doesn't really matter. We're playing exponential cards. I don't know that that actually bears that much weight on the game in the grand scheme of things. Although they are trading out of the second best position in terms of turn order. Don't want to... I might lose this, but I don't really want to roll it out. So hope somebody else gets infected on this next turn, you know? That'd be something, huh? Doesn't happen, but it'd be something. This may end up being the end of purple over here. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. I don't really want to give orange pathing to myself. So it seems like the zombies are primarily occupying the barbecue and e-buy bonuses. They do sneak in over here next to purple. I think it must have knocked purple's 2 out over here. So it really comes down to, is purple up here with me in this bonus? Purple bot trades, gets 3 extra troops. None of it goes on the 6 over here. That is interesting. Because I almost wonder if white was trying to keep purple hostage back here and the bot just traded in on them. That'd be something, wouldn't it? That would be something. Try to send red an alliance again. I don't trust orange. We do not have a trade-in. It's really, there's going to be a moment where the game just flips and something happens. He's going to hit me. So not only he's not going to accept my alliance, he's actually just going to hit me and remove the vision of orange over there, who may very well have this +4. White puts everything here. I think they may have been hit by the bot. I think this may be the extent of white right here. Now, I'm not going to go for them. Yeah, there we go. Orange has this bonus. It's interesting. If I cancel it, I should be allowed to send it again. I don't like this at all. Actually, orange somehow has 12 or more territories as well, because it's only a +4 up here. I mean, I don't like the blatant lines being created on me. Not that he inherently knows that I'm there. But we are going to get out of dodge. It's a shame I lose a troop hitting a 1. But I do not want to be next to orange. I have a trade-in now. We got a +2 on City Pier, actually. Is that where I'm sitting? It is where I'm sitting, so I'm going to stay here because that'll net me 2 extra troops. I think we'll start working our 7. Actually, you know what? I think at this point, consolidating down to 2 positions is probably not a bad idea. I don't want to open up whatever pathing orange has here. We realistically need to get the zombies up into orange's business, but I'm not sure how we do that. Okay. By the way, if you don't know what we're doing, this is Risk Global Domination. It is online Risk, just like the board game. And Zombies is a particular mode within the game that you can play. It's what we are doing here today. And if you're a longtime viewer of the channel or a short-time viewer of the channel and you're here and you're watching and you enjoy what you're watching, you want to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already. I would greatly appreciate it. In the words of, well, paraphrasing, the words of the characters in Beauty and the Beast, be my guest. I would appreciate it. Finished off my grape juice. And it's time to finish off these opponents. And by time, I mean maybe 10 minutes from now. We'll be interested to see what red just did. Everyone is trading early. I don't know that I see the purpose in doing that. Thought white was going to hit me there for a minute, and I wasn't going to understand it. White appears to be spreading themselves incredibly thin for virtually no reason. Maybe I'll send white an alliance. I'm going to try this again. Maybe they will show me where they are, which would be so unbelievably not the right move. They shouldn't show me where they are, but I'm hoping that they do. That's essentially what I'm getting at here. Mostly because, so here's kind of where I'm at. I know they're not here, but I don't know what this general terrain looks like at the top of the board. And I don't want to irritate. Like, I don't want to accidentally open up a big chunk of red trying to search for white here. I'd rather just know that white exists on the left-hand side. Call it a day. So I don't want to set. I'd rather make sure I get the best trade in. So I am just gonna hit and sit. One big one here. Zombies get 33. This is what I was worried about with white, where like I think there's a pretty good chance on this next turn that I can take the trade in, hunt white, and take them out. Especially with the zombies potentially taking out quite a bit of their troops to begin with. Like, I know they're not here, I know they're not here, and I know they're not here. So it really comes down to, is white... Yeah, and they have gone MIA. So we have to be even more wary of the hunt. More wary of the hunt. The fact that they have quit, which again, I don't know. They spread themselves so thin. I didn't understand that. This might even be the end of purple. I may want to keep an eye on both of these spots, assuming that white boss. But grabbing purple's 3 cards into potentially white's 3 cards. You know, I can route this over here. I almost might come off of this first, stack everything in the middle, come off of this spot over here just to double check what red has taken to make sure there's no purple or white up there. Now, orange and red will trade off of purple. I do fear that orange just snowballs the game, but that's part of the reason why I'm hiding up here is only red knows that I'm here for the entirety of this game. So he doesn't take purple. White will bot here. 90-second turn? Oh, no, we're playing 60-second turn timer. That's good, at least. So we don't have to wait forever for white to fully bot. I'm not really surprised they quit, but I just don't think Dwight Force here truly understands how zombies work, right? Like, zombies are going to attack anything that is half or less of what they have on a territory, including like a 2-on-1. They'll hit that. I think 3s on 2s technically qualify, but they will attack those. And so the more you spread yourselves out, the zombies also, whatever they hit, they gain back if they succeed in the roll. So if they hit you on a 4 or whatever, they'll absorb your 4. I'm pretty sure that's, I might be messing that up, but I was fairly certain that they absorb at least a percentage of the troops that they hit. We don't see wherever this white card is going to come from, but I think my best bet is, you know, let orange trade and let orange do whatever they're going to do. Hopefully they don't eliminate purple or white. And then we just pounce. They're going to go for me. Okay. Cool. So it seems we almost have to find white first. Because I think red's going to be in the way up here. I don't think I'm going to have pathing into purple. The unfortunate thing about that is that, theoretically speaking, orange actually had pathing into purple there. Goes for me. Like I didn't have a backup position. Frustrating, but it is what it is. I was sitting there to get the +2. 27 troops. Well, we find purple here. Orange there. There is white. I wonder if purple's stuck back there. There is white. Take this +2. Take purple. Take this +2. Is this all of red up here? Probably. Okay. I don't want to give the zombies 2 more troops. At least not 2 more that I can see. Good game. Oh. Orange is over here. I really thought that was the end of him. Well, might as well split myself up, huh? Oh, wait, the zombies are going to kill him. I'm going to make sure of it, too. He's over in here, right? Did he have a backup stack? Why isn't it killing him? It hit my 5. He had a backup stack. That's unfortunate. Oh no. I have a trade on 3. That may have been the worst premature celebration I've had in a while. Don't hit the 4. We're not splitting. Hopefully he doesn't. He hasn't quit, so he might have a set on 3. Oh, that's gonna come breaking over here. I can't believe it didn't hit him. He must have enough over there. I'm surprised. Sitting behind the zombies. Don't hit, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. Ah, bummer. Alright, we hold the bonus at least. I wonder how much he's got over there. Well, I'm going to go eliminate him anyway, so. I knew I had the trade on 3, so even if I failed that spot, it didn't really matter. Found him. Good game, sir. I probably don't have to keep him here, but... Oh yeah, actually I don't have to keep him here because... And I won't do that to him. The reason I don't have to keep him here... At this point, the zombies are too slow to... Bummer. Really fully run through everything. Normally I would say... I shouldn't do all of this added work. Shoot, I didn't get the 14 out. But like, they're just going to play for the full 60 seconds and they probably won't get everything, and then we'll just run the board on the next turn. So yeah, he was hiding over here. The zombies never got him out of there, and he actually kept some troops, which credit to Orange. I want to give Orange absolute credit there. I think... Going for my elimination without any info, and it's funny because had Orange accepted my alliance request early on, they would have known I had the stack in the top right. They never went and adventured and looked, which kind of bit them in the tuchus. So at this point, I need to figure out which spots are disconnected, right? So this is all connected over here. This is not, and this is not. All of this is connected. And this might end up getting connected, but it hasn't yet. Alright, now this is connected. This will break me, which is... oh. Alright, so the 12 is the only thing not connected. So, let's have enough for the 12, and then This should be able to run through everything else. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a zombies game. I almost prematurely celebrated, but Orange did not have a trade-in. So, I mean, he managed to take a bonus. He thought he had the eliminate. They thought they had the elimination on me. They didn't, and then we managed to hunt both purple and white, and then red. Right? Like there was no reason not to take red at that point because everybody traded me in. Orange was master. Not a bad player. Red intermediate. White quit. Novice who probably just hasn't played zombies. That's why they lost so many troops to the zombies there. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you have not already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.